Okay. Yeah, let's continue. Team. In this session, we are going to discuss Splunk installation on Windows operating system. Splunk installation on Windows operating system. Team. Let's say this is my mission. This is my mission. In this mission, I have Windows operating system. Team. Let's say in this mission, I have Windows operating system. So in this mission, I have Windows operating system. This mission may be developer mission. This mission may be developer mission. This mission may be administrator mission. This mission may be SOC analyst. Analyst mission. Okay. So in this mission, we want to install a Splunk tool. In this mission, we want to install Splunk. We want to install Splunk. Okay. Splunk on Windows operating system. So to install Splunk on Windows operating system, first what we are going to do, we have to create an account in Splunk. First we have to create an account in Splunk. Let me show you. Open any web browser. I am opening Google Chrome. So I am opening Google Chrome. Then search Splunk download for Windows. Okay, you can see first link splunk.com. So in this splunk.com, so first you have to create a account. You see sign up. Okay, first to create a account. Create a account in Splunk. So it's completely free. Okay, after creating, then log into Splunk. Log into Splunk account. Okay, let's say here you see option called login. Click on login. Then enter your details. Let's say I have already account with my email ID Akkem Sreenivas at gmail.com. Okay, then enter password. Then click on login. First, we have to log into Splunk account. Once you log in, you can see downloads option. You can see trials and downloads. Click on trials and downloads. Here you can see Splunk Cloud Platform. You can create a Splunk Cloud account. It is free trial available, but only less temporary. But later, while we are going to see. But right now, we are going to install Splunk Enterprise too. We are going to select the Splunk Enterprise. Okay, click on Splunk Splunk account we already logged in. Click on start a free trial. And here you can see different operating systems. Splunk for Windows, Splunk for Linux operating system, Splunk for Mac operating system. I am selecting Splunk for Windows. In this you can see MSI file. Okay, you can see MSI file. Here you can click on download MSI file. Click on download. Then it will start downloading it. Let's wait a few seconds. Okay. So here your download should not started. Then click on try this URL. Then it will start downloading. Then click on start download. Then it will start download. So the file size is around 1 GB. Depends upon your internet speed. It will take a few minutes time till. Let's wait to complete downloading. Yes. So we have selected Enterprise Edition. Okay, we have selected this Enterprise Edition. Free trial. In that we selected Windows. Okay, it's we are download MSI package. MSI package is already downloaded into my machine. Go to downloads. Go to program files. Here Splunk Enterprise Edition is downloaded. Observe thing, we are downloading Splunk Enterprise, not Universal Forwarder. This is our practice purpose. We are downloading, installing Splunk Enterprise Server, Enterprise version in our Windows operating system. Okay. So double click on this downloaded file. Okay, double click on this downloaded file. Let's wait few seconds. It will start. It is started. Okay, let's wait a few seconds. Yeah, choose all default options. Choose all default options. So I'm check this box to accept the license agreement. Then if you want to customize options, I recommend use all default options. Click on next button and enter username. I am entering username admin. You can enter any username. Let's say I am entering Akkem Sreenivas. Okay. Enter password. And confirm password means re-enter password. Then click on next button. So it is asking create shortcut in start menu. Yes, click on install. Then it is started installing Splunk on Windows operating system. Setting, it will come Splunk Enterprise version with trial period. You can see it comes after 60 days. You can convert this one free trial to licensed. So you will get Splunk latest version at this point of time is Splunk 10.4.1. Okay, it come with 60 days. Okay, it opened another window, pop-up window. Here click on yes button, then it will continue installing. So it come with the 60 days trial version. So after 60 days, you want to again practice. Uninstall Splunk software from your Windows operating system, reinstall. Again, you will get 60 days too. Usually, in every batch, I am going to install this Splunk in my machine, right? Again, I will uninstall. Again, I will reinstall. Again, I will get 60 days trial period. So download and install because we are just practicing. We do not require any business data. that's why we are not getting any licensed one. We are using for our practice purpose. Once you uninstall, right, you will lose all the indexes you created. So again, you have to create, again, you have to practice. So that's why for our practice purpose, this 60 days free trial version is more than enough. Once 60 days are completed, uninstall, download once again, then reinstall. That's it. Again, you will get 60 days trial period. So this is only for our practice purpose. We do not have any business data. So we are doing practice purpose. So that's why this 60 days trial version is more than enough for our practice purpose. Okay. Yeah. So it is continuing installation team. Let's wait few more minutes to complete installation. Once this is installed successfully, once this one is installed successfully, we are going to open Splunk. We are going to open Splunk. Okay. Then we are going to open any web browser. Then we are going to open Splunk Web UI. Then we are going to enter username provided and password. Then we are going to discuss Splunk Web User Interface team. And later, while working setuping Splunk cluster, then you will get a clear understanding because of this knowledge, Windows installation knowledge. Okay. So later, while onboarding data, we are going to use our client mission. Let's say our developer mission, our admin mission, or our SOC analyst mission. Okay, until to set up Splunk cluster, we are going to use this mission. This mission means our developer mission for practicing in our local. Okay. So later we are going to set up Splunk cluster environment like application server in that universal forwarder, indexer in a separate mission, and search head in a separate mission. Then we are going to configure universal forwarder with indexer and search head with indexer. Then we are going to create users in search head. Then we are going to log in remotely and we are going to access the cluster. Then we are going to perform data onboarding. Then multiple activities, development activities, administration activities too. So today we are seeing Splunk installation on Windows operating system to get the hands-on of installation Splunk on developer missions. Okay. So it's still continuing to. Let's wait few more seconds. It is a enterprise version. It comes with lot of packages. That's why it will take a few minutes of time to install it. Okay. Let's wait a few more minutes to complete installation. Yeah. Still it's downloading to, sorry, installing. Let's wait few more seconds to complete installation. Yeah. So installation, this option, click on finish. Click on finish. So Splunk installation completed successfully. Then I want to verify Splunk installed or not. Okay. So let's open any web browser. Okay. In this mission, localhost 808000. Then press enter. So URL is localhost. Okay. Open any web browser. Open any web browser. Then localhost colon 8000, then localhost colon 8000, then username. So my case username is Akkem Sreenivas and password. Then enter password you given to this user. Let's say here you can see login screen. Enter username Akkem Sreenivas. Then enter password. Then click on sign in. So once you provided details are correct, then it will open a Splunk web user interface or graphical user interface. So this interface we use for our practice purpose. Here you can see search and reporting. Mostly we use this search and reporting. You can see here, you can see this skip to, you can see here, we are going to write our Splunk SPL. So Splunk assistant for SPL is now available. So AI is available. You can give a prompt. You can get a proper Splunk query. Then you can paste here. You can search your query. Let's say you are thinking Splunk query is very lengthy or very difficult. Then give a prompt here. Splunk AI Assist for SPL is now inbuilt available with Splunk. First, we start with learning SPL. Later, we are going to use Splunk AI to get more faster development. Then we give a instruction prompt. Then we get a proper SPL query. Then we are going to paste here. We are going to search. So initially, we start writing SPL queries. We get a command on SPL, and later we give a prompt and it will generate a SPL query. Then based on that SPL query output, we can understand whether query is properly correct or not. Because we already practiced, right? We already get hands on SPL query. So if you give prompt, it will give a SPL query. Then we can easily understand by seeing that query, whether that generated query is correct or not. If required, we customize parameters. Then we use that query in search and reporting. Okay. So this is Splunk web user interface or Splunk graphical user interface. Once you install Splunk on Windows operating system, use localhost 8000 is a port number of Splunk web UI. While working Splunk cluster environment, we are going to discuss some more important port numbers. So Splunk web user interface port number is 8000. Splunk runs on this port number. So we are using in same mission. That's why we are using localhost. If this Splunk is running in remote mission, we are going to use, instead of localhost, we are going to use port number. Sorry, IP address. IP address colon 000. Later, while working with AWS cloud, we will get a public IP address. Then we will enter public IP address colon 8000. Along with 8000, it requires some more important port numbers. While setuping cluster, I am going to explain what are those port numbers, why those port numbers are required, what are services runs on that port number. Okay, clear, writing? How to install Splunk on Windows operating system, how to open Splunk web user interface,